For reaching activities, think about utilizing a weight shift to reach further up or across an object. To reach up into a higher cabinet in the kitchen, you would weight shift forward so more of your weight is on your front foot as you reach up, and then as you lower down, you would weight shift back so your weight is more evenly distributed between your 2 feet. The idea with reaching is that you always want to stay as close to the object that you are lifting as possible to minimize the stress on your back and neck. When standing at the sink to do dishes, stand with one foot slightly in front of the other. While keeping a neutral spine position, lean forward from your hips, not your back, to wash or rinse those dishes. You can also open the cabinet door under the sink and place one foot on the bottom shelf to reduce the stress on your lower back and improve standing tolerance. When loading dishes into the dishwasher, you can use a couple different techniques to perform this task correctly. One way would be to perform the golfer's lift. This is where you would have one hand on the counter for balance and support while you extend one leg back and lower your torso down to place the item into the dishwasher. Make sure you keep your back in a neutral position as you bend down to minimize the stress on your lower back. Another way to perform this task would be to perform a partial squat, making sure to bend from your hips and your knees as you lower down to place the item into or lift the item out of the dishwasher. When doing laundry, perform a squat or get down onto a knee to get clothes out of a front-loading machine. You can either have the basket on the floor to put clothes in or up on the machine. Use a squat or power position to lift the laundry basket from the floor. Make sure to keep the basket at waist level or on the washer or dryer when sorting.
When sweeping, make sure you move your feet to avoid excessive reaching. When sweeping under a table or a chair, get into a partial squat to avoid bending and rounding your back. Use a long-handled broom or dustpan if possible to avoid stooping. If you don't have a long-handled dustpan, make sure you get into a squat position or onto a knee to sweep up the dirt. Sweeping, raking, and vacuuming tasks all utilize the same principle. Use long hand equipment to avoid stooping. Try to keep your elbows in close to your side to avoid excessive reaching, and move your feet to avoid twisting. Lunge to reach under tables, chairs, or tree branches.